Guys, we will wait for others to join and then we'll start. 16:05 we will start. Meanwhile, anyone of you has any questions, any doubts, anything, let me know. So maybe we can discuss that now.
So, Suel, just a question.
Yes, Amit.
So yesterday I created a virtual machine, but when I tried to connect to it, it was asking for username password, which was not accepted. So how to check if what the password is for the virtual machine?
No, you cannot check. Password
Okay.
can never be checked. You can change it. That we will cover under our compute session.
Okay.
That is the reason, if you remember, I gave you one suggestion कि एक ही यूजर नेम और पासवर्ड को रट लो, कॉपी पेस्ट कर लो कहीं नोटपैड पे, एंड मेक श्योर कि
Uh-huh.
उसी को यूज करते रहो हमेशा. इट विल हैपन, आई नो दैट. होता ही रहेगा और पूरी मेहनत वेस्ट हो जाती है
Uh-huh.
जब आप ये करते हो. बट आई टोल्ड यू गाइस, मीनवाइल इफ यू फेस एनी प्रॉब्लम पिंग मी और लेट मी नो, और पिंग इन ग्रुप इफ यू वुड हैव पिंग्ड, someone must have helped you. Kuch old, I think Jafar also can answer this. Jafar bhai, do you remember how to reset a password for a virtual machine?
Yes, bhai. Just a
So I
minute.
think Amit, you have already deleted that, right?
Yes, I deleted it.
Oh, good. So let's say, Jafar bhai, this is the virtual machine to which I have forgotten the password. How will I reset it?
Okay. We will go to this left hand side. We have yes, this virtual machines. This is it is not on this page. Here we have under security, I guess. This
Yeah.
yes, this one.
No,
No, not here.
that's
Not
okay.
here.
It's the same, but
Reset
it's the
password.
same place. Here
Yeah.
it is. You just had
Yeah.
to scroll
Reset
it,
password.
and this is the
Yeah.
place from where you can reset your password. But
Yes.
two things are must for that. One is virtual machine should be running. My virtual machine is off, hence I'm unable to reset the password. Second thing, you should remember the username. Did you remember the username, Amit?
Uh,
Or you forgot the
just
username also?
no. I can tell, but I deleted
No,
it.
that's
I
okay.
remember
Yes,
the username.
yes. That this is not the same machine. So your username is not working here. I'm just asking. Did you remember the username or you forgot the username also?
No. I remember the username.
So if you
Uh,
had your username, you would have used this option. You
uh-huh.
would have used you would have turned on your virtual machine, typed your
Uh-huh.
username, and then type a new password here. This is an option to reset the password. You would have typed your new password here, and you would have
Uh-huh.
clicked on update. It would have got updated. And if you do not remember your username as well, then there is a different approach. But as I told you guys, this we will cover in compute. So isko day by day detail mein hum log karne wale, don't worry. Jafar knows this because he was there in the previous batch के कुछ last sessions में जाफर भाई थे वहां पर एक दो चार sessions के लिए, so he knows that. But I told you that if you are creating a virtual machine or anything, and if you're stuck somewhere, do ping in the group. Let other people know that what kind of issues you are facing, so they will also learn from this, that you are
Okay.
facing these issues. Okay, so do ping that, and someone will help definitely. Let me put this in the chat, in the chat window link. I think many of the people are not getting the link. We'll discuss that. Let them join first, and it's already 6, I think. Okay, so let's start with our topics then. Before we do that, any other questions anyone has related to yesterday's topic, or any other doubt like Amit had, that he created a virtual machine and he wasn't able to connect due to incorrect password. So anyone else who has any doubt, anyone tried something, uh, did not achieve that, did not work properly, got some error? Anyone, guys?
Not a doubt, but was the recording uploaded yesterday? Because I missed yesterday's class, so I was searching for it, but I didn't get it.
No, I just wanted to check even if you people are watching recording or no. I just wanted to check, so I did not do that. And two
Okay,
people inquired about it. Amit checked, and now you are checking. So I've uploaded it now already. an hour
Okay.
ago I have uploaded that. So I wanted to see कि कोई देख भी रहा है या नहीं recording को.
Mhm.
Because I have been telling recordings को देखो, practice करो, then only you will be able to learn it properly. So let's start, guys. If you guys do not have any questions related to availability set, which we did yesterday, anyone has any questions, let me know related to availability set. Yes, guys, anyone? Availability set? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Do you want me to repeat what is Azure geography? I think we have done that plenty of times, and now it is uh, well understood by every one of you. If anyone asks you what is Azure geography, will you be able to explain? I mean, if you read the definition, well and good. If not, at least will you be able to explain? Do you have that understanding that what is Azure geography?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then data center. What is a data center? Who could tell me what is a data center? This is specifically talking about Azure data center. I'm just asking what is a data center?
Data center can be a building where you have your servers hosted.
Perfect. Your servers where we have
Yeah,
kept our servers, our
yeah.
storage, networking, वो सब जिस building में है वो physical location, that is called a data center. It is written here,
Yeah.
guys. Okay. Then what is a region? Now I'm talking about Azure. What is an Azure region?
Azure region is like where Azure has its data centers.
Yes. Anyone else would like to elaborate what is a region?
It is a geographical area where the data center is located.
Okay. Do we have some different type of regions, or all regions are same?
I guess could be the different.
What is the
Uh,
difference then?
I think all regions are same, but like the location is different, like in Mumbai, Chennai, Bangalore, Pune.
So basically, like it's a set of data centers like connected through a network.
Not exactly set off.
High availability edge.
Sorry, who's that?
Riaz बोल रहा हूँ sir.
Yes, Riaz. So what is it? What are the differences?
Difference ये high availability रहेगा zone.
So what is it called? क्या फीचर है वो जो एक कुछ रीजन्स में है और कुछ में नहीं है? What is that feature? High availability, that is correct. We are trying to achieve high availability, but उसको बोलते क्या है? वो टर्म क्या है? Azure का टर्म क्या है वो? एक किसी रीजन में है और किसी कुछ रीजन में नहीं है. So what is that?
Availability set.
Availability zone.
Availability zone, right? Availability set, guys, it is there in every data center. हर data center में होगा availability set. Availability zone is something which not all regions have.
Yeah.
ठीक है? I hope it is clear to you guys now.
Yeah.
So we discussed availability zone. Yes, availability set. Who would like to explain availability set? And then we are moving towards availability zone. मैं फिर से थोड़ा सा उसको explain कर दूंगा, and then we'll go to the portal and we'll start practical on availability zone. So first, let me check your understanding on availability set, because we discussed theory and practical too. So who could explain me what is an availability set?
Set can be found in all the data centers or all the basically
Yogesh bhai, we can't hear you properly if you're speaking.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Basically, in availability set, we have the feature to deploy our virtual machines categories where it's divided under call domain and update domain, just to have the high availability over the network, power, and Windows update thing. In availability set, we can distribute our virtual machines to set of SD and UT for domain and update domain.
Answer is correct, Yogesh bhai, but I think most of the people could not hear you. I think there's some issue with your mic or something. Were you able to hear him, people?
No,
If not, can
not
someone
clear.
else repeat it or answer it so others can also hear? But your answer was correct, Yogesh. I was able to hear it, but it was really low voice. So I think others were not able to hear. Anyone else who would like to give it a try and explain what is an availability set? Answer it like an interview answer. An interviewer is asking you, what do you know about availability set? So how would you explain?
Availability set is like it looks to me it is high HA, like one group of VMs or something like goes down, so it will be available. It is hosted on multiple hardware, so your replication replicated.
Availability set consists of all domain and update domain, which is being created to increase the high availability.
Right, and what level of high availability am I getting? If I'm using availability set and my data center is down, am I getting high availability?
If data centers, no, I think no.
So what kind of high availability am I getting then?
I think only in terms of network and infrastructure, the hardware at a particular data center, a
Yep,
particular location.
I think so.
Right, but not at the data center, at few selected racks. The moment we say set, they have divided that particular data center into sets. That's a 3 sets. पूरा का पूरा data center अगर down हो जाता, so you are not getting high availability. So it is very important whenever you explain something, उसके थोड़े से properties को आप लोग थोड़ा सा elaborate करके बताओ that if you are using availability set, you're definitely getting high availability. But किस level तक की high availability मिल रही है? That in a data center, we have divided that data center, or Azure divides that data center in few sets, and you can have your servers on those sets. And if one of the sets is down, you will still get your high availability from another set. That is an Azure availability set. And yes, as Juhi correctly said, availability set comprises of update domain and fault domain. ये कोई इतना डिटेल में कोई पूछेगा नहीं update domain fault domain क्या होता है, but I hope you guys know it by now. What is an update domain and what is a fault domain and what are the maximum numbers? Who could quickly tell me what are the maximum numbers we could have for an update domain and fault domain?
All 3 and update 20.
20, correct. So if my data center is down, my complete data center is down, then am I getting any availability, high availability using availability set? I'm using availability set for my infrastructure. But in this case, my complete data center is down for any reason. Am I getting high availability here?
No.
So which service would you recommend or suggest to a client, someone who wants his or her infrastructure to be redundant, even if a data center is down? A data center level redundancy, that my data center is down and I still want my application to be in running status.
That
It would
situation
be
will recommend availability zone.
Yes, availability zone, guys. Correct. Whoever answered, multiple people answered, so all are correct. So now let's discuss availability zone. Anyone has any doubt before we start discussing? Though we have covered the theory already, availability zone का theory हमने 2-3 बार कर रखा है. We'll still discuss it once and we'll go to portal. Yes, guys. Anyone has any doubt? I'll take that as a no. An application where I want, let's say, only one server. एक मेरा बहुत छोटा सा application है. Or if you want, let me turn it on and show it to you कि एक server पे भी किस तरह से पूरा application चल सकता है. This is my single server setup. I do not have any backend server. I do not have any database server. सब कुछ जो कुछ है मैंने इसी server में इसको सब कुछ install कर रखा है. So only one server is needed. And where is it, guys? What is the region of this server? Who could tell me? Looking at the screen, who could tell me that which is the region of this server?
East US.
East US, right? Here it is, guys. We can see it here. इसका मतलब ये हुआ region. Location का मतलब क्या हुआ? Region. Region है इसका East US. Which operating system it is, guys? Where can you see?
Windows.
Windows.
So under overview, overview tab, and this is called Blade. They call it Blade at the official language, at the left hand side Blade, or किसी भी तरह से they call it Blade. Not necessary to use that word, I'm just telling you in case कोई interviewer पूछ लेता है कि यार एक virtual machine के Blade में आपको क्या क्या options मिलते हैं, or under the Blade of identity what options do you see? System assigned, user assigned, this we'll discuss later, but वो confusion नहीं होना चाहिए कि what exactly he means by Blade. Hence I'm just telling you. वैसे बहुत rarely use होता है, कोई use करता नहीं है इस word को. Okay, an IP has been assigned. Who could tell me which class of IP it is?
Private IP class C.
Sorry, private IP?
Class C.
Class C. Anyone
It
else
is
who
a
thinks it is class C?
it is a class B IP address.
It's class.
Class B. 172.131. Yeah.
Okay. Now looking at this network, I want to, and this is a public IP, guys. Okay, this is the public IP. We don't assign. मशीन ऑन करते ही मुझको मिल गया है. वन थिंग लेट मी टेल यू वेरी क्लियरली गाइस, पब्लिक आईपी हम तब तक यूज कर रहे हैं सिर्फ जब तक हम लोग प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं. एक्चुअल एनवायरनमेंट में यू विल नेवर एवर सी अ पीसी विद पब्लिक आईपी. इट इज अ बिग सिक्योरिटी ब्रीच. पब्लिक आईपी आपको कहीं पर दिखेगा ही नहीं, किसी सर्विस पे दिखेगा, दैट इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग, विल डिस्कस देम लेटर, वो एक अलग बात है. किसी वर्चुअल मशीन पे आपको पब्लिक आईपी नहीं दिखने वाला है. यू विल ऑलवेज बी डीलिंग विद प्राइवेट आईपीस. पब्लिक आईपी का क्या मतलब होता है? डायरेक्टली नाउ इफ आई गिव यू माय यूजर आईडी एंड पासवर्ड, आप भी इस पे लॉगिन कर सकते हो डायरेक्टली, बट पब्लिक आईपी आप कनेक्ट ही नहीं कर पाओगे. इफ यू वांट यू कैन गिव इट अ ट्राई. इस पे आरडीपी लेकर देखो. यूजर नेम पासवर्ड नहीं पता आपको एटलीस्ट, बट यू विल बी एबल टू कम टू दैट पेज, लॉगिन वाले पेज पे आओगे, और इस पे आरडीपी लेकर देखो. आप यहाँ पर आप इस पेज तक भी नहीं आ पाओगे. दैट इज द डिफरेंस. यू कैन ट्राई इट एक्चुअली इफ यू वांट. Okay, meanwhile, I have turned on my machine. I hope it works now. I have a small website running on that virtual machine. Let's see if it is working. Here it is. So it is working, guys, right? Now, if someone tries to contact me from here, someone tries to contact, someone sends his name यहाँ पर, that looking for Azure training, ऐसे कुछ लिखता है message वगैरह, and submits, sends the message. This is being saved to my database. But database के लिए मैंने कोई अलग से सर्वर ये नहीं कर रखा है, right? डेटाबेस के लिए भी जो है मैंने इसी सर्वर पे एक डेटाबेस बना रखा है. सो माय डेटाबेस इज ऑन द सेम सर्वर. माय फ्रंट एंड, ये जो आपको दिख रहा है ना, ये फ्रंट एंड है. ये फ्रंट एंड भी एक ही सर्वर पे है, और बैक एंड की मुझको कोई खास जरूरत ही नहीं. इसमें कोई ऐसा प्रोसेसिंग वगैरह मैं कर ही नहीं रहा हूँ. सो होल एंड सोल मेरा पूरा का पूरा वेबसाइट, मेरी एप्लीकेशन जो है एक सर्वर पे चल रही है. ठीक है. सो हाउ मेनी सर्वर्स आर रिक्वायर्ड टू रन माय एप्लीकेशन? ओनली वन सर्वर एज ऑफ नाउ. But what if this region is down, or let's say ये जिस डेटा इस पे है, जिस डेटा सेंटर पे है, वो डेटा सेंटर डाउन हो गया, then what? मेरा सर्वर ऑन है, ठीक है, there is nothing wrong with my website, there is nothing wrong with my coding, ये सब कुछ चल रहा है. बट ये जिसके ऊपर होस्टेड है, ये सर्वर, ये जो सर्वर है, ये जिसके ऊपर होस्टेड है ईस्ट यूएस में, राइट, वो अगर डाउन हो जाता है वो डेटा सेंटर, देन व्हाट डू यू थिंक गाइस? will you be able to access my website? will you be able to do the new inquiry, या किसी भी तरह का बिजनेस कर पाओगे आप लोग? No, right? So to avoid that situation, we have availability zone. availability set हमने देख लिया. availability set में क्या होता है? उसी डेटा सेंटर में हम इस सर्वर के 4-5 कॉपीज बनाते हैं, और यहाँ पर जो है availability zone में हम क्या करेंगे, that one server like this will be here, दूसरा सर्वर यहाँ होगा, then तीसरा सर्वर यहाँ पर होगा, then my fourth server will be here, my fifth server will be here, and my sixth server will be here. Are you guys getting it? और ये 6 के 6 सर्वर्स जो है, what do you think guys, ये सारे सर्वर्स अलग अलग एप्लीकेशन रन कर रहे हैं, और is it are they running same application if we are talking about high availability?
सेम एप्लीकेशन.
एग्जैक्टली, तभी वो हाई अवेलेबिलिटी वगैरह की बात हो रही है. अगर वो अलग एप्लीकेशन रन कर रहे हैं तो वो आइसोलेटेड सर्वर हो गए अपने आप में अलग, उनका कोई आपस में कोरिलेशन ही नहीं, कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. ठीक है. सो नाउ सिमिलर टू दिस आई विल हैव 6 सर्वर्स. तो अगर यहाँ पर कोई डेटा सेंटर डाउन हो भी जाता है, पूरा का पूरा डेटा सेंटर डाउन हो जाता है, लेट्स से ये वाला, पूरा डेटा सेंटर डाउन होता है, आई विल स्टिल हैव माय 4 सर्वर्स अप एंड रनिंग टू प्रोवाइड माय सर्विस. ये भी डाउन हो जाता है, आई विल स्टिल हैव माय 2 सर्वर्स. आर यू गाइस गेटिंग इट?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Okay guys, one more thing I would like to tell you that ये जो हम पढ़ रहे हैं ना सिर्फ कॉन्सेप्ट समझने के लिए पढ़ रहे हैं, अदरवाइज सिर्फ अवेलेबिलिटी जोन में सर्वर्स को ऑन करके आप लोग, ये कंप्लीट सोल्यूशन नहीं हुआ. ठीक है, इसको हम आइसोलेशन में पढ़ रहे हैं. कंप्लीट सोल्यूशन तब होगा ना जब आप इसके आगे एक लोड बैलेंसर भी लगाओगे, तब वो कंप्लीट सोल्यूशन होगा. अदरवाइज यू टेल मी दैट आई हैव 6 सर्वर्स और लेट्स से 3 सर्वर्स, छोटे एग्जांपल के लिए 3 लेते हैं. ओके, 3 सर्वर्स आई हैव, और ये तीनों भी अलग अलग है, तीनों में अलग डेटा है, तीनों में सब कुछ अलग है. मे बी मेरी एक सेम वेबसाइट है पर तीनों में अलग अलग डेटा है. आपने कल जाके मेरी वेबसाइट पे आपने लॉगिन किया था, आपने यूजर आईडी और पासवर्ड बना लिया मेरे इस वेबसाइट पे जाकर यहाँ पर. ठीक है, यू रजिस्टर योरसेल्फ, यू डिड दैट एवरीथिंग, वो सब कर लिया आपने. बट कल आप कनेक्टेड थे इस सर्वर से और ये सर्वर का इससे कोई सिंक्रोनाइजेशन नहीं है. एंड टुडे यू आर कनेक्टेड, वो सेशन आपका डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया, एंड टुडे यू आर कनेक्टेड टू दिस सर्वर विच इज इन अवेलेबिलिटी जोन 2, जो आपको पहचान भी नहीं रहा है. एंड इट विल अगेन आस्क यू टू क्रिएट अ न्यू यूजर, सब कुछ नया बनाने बोल रहा है स्क्रैच से. इस टाइप, इज इट इवन हाई अवेलेबिलिटी? ये कुछ काम की है भी क्या हाई अवेलेबिलिटी मेरे? आर यू गाइस गेटिंग माय एग्जांपल? कुछ कंफ्यूजन
Yes.
किसी को?
Yes, sir.
So the question is it useful for me? Is it feasible or is it sensible for me? इस तरह की high availability रखना, और is it even qualified to be called an HA? ये high availability का एक infrastructure हुआ भी क्या?
No, sir.
नहीं है, right? So now let's talk about this कि ये let's say मैंने इसको synchronize कर लिया, somehow मैंने synchronize कर लिया इसको, I manage that किसी third party software से, maybe Azure की कोई service से, we'll see that later. Somehow I managed to synchronize these. Okay. You guys are able to use, if you want you can try to access my website. Okay. This is my website and this is the IP number, IP address. Okay, you can just type it in the browser and hit enter, and you are able to access this website. Now I am getting my services from here, let's say from availability zone 1, and these are synchronized और सब कुछ अच्छे से चल रहा है. ठीक है, but this server is down. You have an IP address for this server. Understand guys, जो on है मेरा server इसमें है, East US के इस availability zone में. You guys have IP address for this one. I understand now these are synchronized, सब कुछ सही है, but this server is down. How will you use my application now? ठीक है, मेरी application इन servers पे up and running है, इनका डेटा भी synchronize है, सब कुछ सही है, but do you know IP address for these 2 servers?
No.
What do you suggest then? How should it be done? कि हर बार मेरा वेबसाइट डाउन होगा तो मैं अपने हर कस्टमर को ईमेल भेजूंगा कि it is down, please use my server using this IP address? सेंसिबल लगता है आप लोगों को? मतलब एक बिजनेस रिक्वायरमेंट फुलफिल कर पाएगा कि ये?
You can keep a common IP.
How can you keep? Can we repeat the IP address? Can I have the
So
same IP
public-
on both multiple servers? Same IP with multiple servers. Is it possible? Be it cloud, on premises, anything. In the same network, can I have, these are syncing with each other. मतलब है कि इनको बात करना है तो एक ही नेटवर्क में होना पड़ेगा. अगर ये अलग अलग नेटवर्क में हो तो वैसे ही वो HA नहीं है. ठीक है, then वो isolated हो गए. And if these are in same network, let's say this is 172, कल जो हमने बनाया था, और 17 1.4. Is it possible to give this one also 1.4 and 1.4? Is it possible?
No.
Then
So in this case, gateway plays, right?
yes, sort of. Concept is correct, but not exactly gateway. So यहाँ पर हम लोग क्या करते हैं? यहाँ पर we use अ लोड बैलेंसर और कुछ ऐसा। लोड बैलेंसर क्या करता है, यहाँ पर एक सिंगल आईपी होगा वो, और वो इन तीनों से कनेक्टेड होगा, ये आपके तीनों सर्वर से ये कनेक्टेड होगा। एंड दिस वन नोस कि कौन सा सर्वर डाउन है, कहाँ पर रिक्वेस्ट, अगर ये डाउन है तो यहाँ पर रिक्वेस्ट जानी चाहिए, ये डाउन है तो यहाँ पर रिक्वेस्ट जानी चाहिए। और पब्लिक फेसिंग जो है यही होगा, पब्लिक को आपके बैकएंड सर्वर्स का जो है ये 3 सर्वर्स का कुछ पता ही नहीं होगा, पब्लिक के लिए एक सिंगल आईपी होगा एंड योर यूजर्स विल बी यूजिंग दिस ऑल द टाइम। अब बैकएंड में आपका ये डाउन है, वो इस पे सर्विस रीराउट कर रहा है, ये डाउन हो गया वो इस पे रीराउट कर रहा है, तब तक आपने इसको अप कर दिया, इन दोनों में डिवाइड कर रहा है। Everything will be taken care by the load balancer. But are you guys getting it? We are not learning load balancer now. We are still stick to availability zone and we'll cover that. But are you understanding it? कि सिर्फ availability set या सिर्फ availability zone isolation में कोई solution नहीं है, किसी business problem का कोई solution नहीं है। Just because you created 2 servers, it is not helping you. उसके आगे और पीछे भी आपको कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ेगा। So let's go to availability zone now. Before I move to portal, so the load balancer will balance the workload, will reduce the memory pressure. Yeah, we'll see that when we discuss load balancer. As of now, we are not discussing load balancer. Yes, but that is the work of load balancer. Load balancer हमारे पास अपने आप में एक काफी बड़ा topic है. If you guys see here, load balancer and application gateway, and it is a must ask topic. Without load balancer आपका कोई interview जाने ही नहीं वाला है. Load balancer के कितने तरीके हैं? Which are the varieties of load balancer we have, what are the differences in these load balancers, how to implement them, what are the options, इनकी limitations क्या है, we'll see that in detail. बहुत बड़ा topic है load balancer, we'll not skip that. But as of now, we are not learning load balancer. We are focused on availability zone. That was just for your understanding कि without load balancer या without DNS या किसी और एक सर्विस के बिना आइसोलेशन में अवेलेबिलिटी सेट या अवेलेबिलिटी जोन हमारे किसी काम का नहीं है। Yes guys, any questions on availability set or availability zone? Anyone please? No questions? Are you all getting it? Okay, let me quickly ask a few questions then. How many availability zones can I create? Like a fault domain and update domain. I can create multiple availability sets, and in that I can create 3 fault domain and 20 update domain. So how many availability zones can I create?
3.
Anyone else?
Minimum 3. No, we
First,
only have
first question is, can I create availability zone? Like availability set, I had an option to create them. Do I have an option to create availability zone?
No, we can't create.
Right.
Depending on the region, if we have the availability, we can select, but we can't.
Exactly. Availability zone is representing one of your physical building, one of your data centers. It is not a virtual thing. It is representing your building. ये इस building को represent कर रहा है availability zone 1, इस building को AZ2, इस building को AZ3. So you cannot create one. Okay. Let me go to portal now and we'll create a new virtual machine. Is anyone else who wants to create a virtual machine with me? A volunteer, please. Yes, guys, please. Anyone? कोयले पे नहीं चलना यार, मशीन बनानी है सिर्फ एक. Are you trying, Amit?
laptop on करना होगा.
Okay. Who else is there with laptop? And let me see. One more. Amit, you're creating one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we will use your resource group because you will not have access to create something in my resource group. So I will have access to your resource group. So we are using your resource group then. Okay. I am creating 3 virtual machines with 3 different zones. Okay. So Amit, I will be starting from 1. You create a virtual machine in zone 2. And then again, I'll create in zone 3. Okay. You could use the same name. Just instead of 1, please make it 2. I've pinged this to you. Okay. East US region we are taking. Please keep that in mind. Availability zone. Yes, we are taking availability zone. So guys, can you see that we do not have, like, if I would have taken availability set, I do get an option to create my availability set. But when it comes to availability zone, there are 3. You will have to select either one of them or 2 of them or 3 of them. So as of now, we are just going one by one. You can take any machine. This is fine, I guess. Ubuntu काफी जल्दी बन जाती है machine. I'm using the same the new virtual network, Amit. While creating, you do not create another virtual network. Use this one. अब जो मैं बना रहा हूँ उसी को आप यूज करो, तभी हम उसको कुछ यूज कर पाएंगे. So let me create this and then you can start creating. So you will see that virtual network.
Sure.
Anyone else who would like to try with one more machine?
I will create.
ठीक है जाफर भाई. I'll give you access on Amit's resource group. So I've sent the machine name 001 I have created, 002 Amit is creating, 003 Jafar bhai you will create, and you are selecting zone 3. Amit, you're selecting zone 2.
Okay. Could you paste the machine name once again? Okay, just
Did you get it?
Zoom reads. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Guys, please make sure that you create using the same VNet. अलग virtual network होगा आपका तो कोई काम नहीं हो पाएगा हम लोगों का.
The operating system should be Ubuntu. Okay?
Anything will do. We as of now we are not even trying to connect with operating system. Synchronization अभी देख ही नहीं रहे हम लोग. तो कुछ भी चल जाएगा, Ubuntu fast बन जाएगा. Is looking at this, who could tell me if Jafar will be able to create a virtual machine in Amit's resource group? Or from where can I check that? Let's say now I have given a task to Jafar to create a virtual machine because I have plenty of requests, multiple requests to create virtual machines. So will he be able to create a virtual machine in Amit's group? If yes, how? What is the logic? If no, how?
And the username password I should set.
Anything, we will not even log into machine. That is fine.
Okay,
We are not even
that's
logging
fine.
into machine. Yes, guys. Anyone who remember what is the concept? Which concept will be applied here? If I ask that, is Jafar able to create a virtual machine in Amit's resource group? तो यहाँ पर हम किस चीज की बात कर रहे हैं? कौन से टॉपिक की बात कर रहे हैं? Who could tell me?
RBAC.
Yes, perfect. RBAC. How do I check that? I hope you guys are getting it. What about others? Are you guys getting it? RBAC याद है? Yogesh, Vishal, Sumaya. Do you guys remember RBAC? Juhi, Miranda.
Yes.
Okay, yes, Sumaya, could you tell me how do I check that then? Yes, Sumaya, could you tell me how do I check whether Jafar can create a virtual machine here or he cannot? If he cannot, I want him to create one. So if it is disable, how do I make it enable for him? Sumaya, can you hear me? Okay, guys, this is about to finish. Let me stop it and we'll start it immediately with the same link. Amit, I hope meanwhile you're creating the machine, right?
Yes, right. And it should be the network.
Same network. Do not create a new VNet. If you are not able to
It
see,
will be-
refresh the page and then you will be
It's
able to see.
Amit B VNet, right?
Right.
Okay.